Welcome to the semi-final right here in the Alpha X New Year's tournament. Yeah, we're in the bottom right hand corner of Simulacrum as map number 1. Here we go with the Alpha X player, Mr. Masa, Terran number 1. And yeah, as I say this, Terran number 2 in the top left hand corner, also for the same team. So we will have a Terran and a team kill right here, top left hand corner. It's Cuddlebear. And yeah, TVT time, guys. Let's see what we can go in here with. And it looks like both players actually going for some sort of a hidden barracks, whatever, or blocking barracks to not have the Reapers in the main base, you know. So everything will be good there. Yeah, Reapers it is. Cuddlebear just going across with the worker. Masa's worker is there as well. But I guess, do we see the kill? Is it just... Okay, he's waiting here in the shadows. And the other worker goes down. First win here for Cuddlebear. Taking this one down. Okay, how many Reapers will we have though? It's more already for Masa. Yeah, he takes down the worker revenge. And now Cuddlebear knows, yeah, it's a little bit of a Reaper build here for Masa, but will it be more? There's one more in production and then it's Marines queued up. Finally, the factory is coming in as well. We have the factory also just starting for Cuddlebear, so it looks pretty much the same here. I guess we're going to see a tech lab. No, he's going for a marine. Well, let's see how that is going to end up then. And reactor it is over here. Yeah, Reaper's going across the map, but 4 against 4, there's nothing to do. But they're just going into the main base, and 2 Marines are not going to be enough here. Come on, just kill the Marines. Easy peasy. Yep, and now it's worker killing time. Delaying the factory quite nicely, and I think he should just go for workers and sacrifice... Oh no, he doesn't even need to sacrifice them. But he will. Okay, it's going to die. I potentially think he could have gone for 1 or 2 additional workers, which would be better than to just take down 1 more Marine. Or 1 more worker, 1 more... Reaper. Workers would have been way more interesting here, I think. But yeah, let's see what he's going to do next. This is not walled off as well, so 3 Reapers are going to go into the main base of Masa as well. So let's see what they can do. Hellion is coming back immediately. Oh, there we go. 1 kill at least. 2 kills. Let's see how many he can get. The Hellion is trying to do something here, but will it be enough? Marines are coming in as well. Can he get some... Oh, can he get the Hellion though? Oh wait, I'm not sure. Did he repair the Hellion? It got out with 1 health points. That's, yeah. If that was a repair, it was very much on point. Okay, bunker being built by Cuddlebear. Wants to be safe here against what Masa might throw at him next. And yeah, both players going for stim as well. Pretty much the safe call. Okay, Medivac over there. Hellion's going into the expansion. Yeah, we have the bunker though, so Cuddlebear will be kind of safe. Raven will be there. Oh, 3rd base for Masa is already halfway done. We have no command center whatsoever for Cuddlebear. And we have this one unscouted. We have some Marines more or less in position though. Scan goes down on the other side, so let's see what the drop can do. Okay, some worker kills at least. That's quite nice already. And he's just going for more, I guess, right? And he's going to leave, and he will get the Medivac out. That's quite big. So 9 worker kills, 10 worker kills, since there's more Hellions coming into at the expansion as well. Okay, so that Hellion is going to go away again. But this was a very, very good push by Masa coming in. Cuddlebear 8 workers down. And Masa having the third base. So not only does he have more workers, but he also can use way more workers. And also this delays the third base for Cuddlebear as well. Since yeah, if you don't have that many workers, you're not oversaturating, you don't have any spare workers to build the command centers with, and so on and so down. But yeah, okay, he at least takes down the medevac here. But is that going to change the battle? Army supply, it looks pretty much the same here, but I guess that's just because Masa is gearing up a bit, building some more workers, building another barracks. But yeah, let's see. Marines going across the third base here, or I mean, all the Marines do. But one tank already is pretty powerful if you have no tank on the other side. Okay, the Raven will not get taken down. But there you go. Very good move here, I think. Masa denying the drop. The tank is still on the low ground, so it can do something. But yeah, it has to be unsieged and will go back home. Okay, but it looks like Cuddlebear is like, okay, I saw the third base. Did he see it? I guess so, right? Yeah, he saw the third base. So he's like, okay, I have to throw in everything now. There's no third base for me. This is my go-to. And yeah, let's see what he is going to do. Some medivacs are there. Do we have some more incoming? Maybe a drop to the main base? Okay, that is going to be way too long, I guess. Okay, he's actually doing it. Okay, tanks on the low ground in position. Let's see what they can do overall here. Tank is in the main base for Masa as well. Will this be enough though? The Viking is not going to shoot anymore. What's going on? So at least Cuddlebear gets something done here. Some Marines at the expansion also just going down. And he should lift the Marines, right? Second tank is sieged. At least, okay, he takes down the Viking. That's quite nice as well. Gives him a good air position. Oh, the Raven though. It actually takes down the only Marine that was there with the auto turret. But on the other side, let's actually take a look at this. I was completely unaware, but yeah, 17 workers went down over here as well. Command center of Cuddlebear goes down, and I think with this counter aggression, that's going to be it, right? Masa is in a pretty damn good spot here. Yes, there's some tank moving forward, but yeah, we have 3 tanks in the main base for Masa, and I think, yeah, he might be losing the third base, he might lose some more workers, but overall, he just did such a big amount of damage on the other side as well. He's going to take down the second command center, and that is going to be game then. Yeah, GG by Cuddlebear. Masa takes the 1-0 lead. This is Zen as map number 2 right here in the semifinals, top right hand corner with the lead and match point. For Alpha X, it's Masa. His opponent is still the same as well. Bottom left hand corner, the green Terran, also representing Alpha X, it's Cuddlebear. And yeah, no big differences over here. It's a second with the barracks or whatever, but that's not going to do that much. We have a very early scout here for Cuddlebear. And we have, do we have no scout? No scout for Masa. So what do we take off a no scout here? Is this like he wants to go for a certain all-in and he just wants to have every bit of resources that he can get to do so? Or is he just like, okay, I'm going to scout a little later, maybe with the Reaper, and I'll be fine? Both could be possible. Cuddlebear actually going for the expansion, which would play into Masa's favor if he goes for the all-in. But yeah, what all-in would that be? I don't think it will be, because we can see the expansion coming up. everything's good. I mean, both players are just gathering their stuff, gearing up a bit. We have the command center a little bit later for Masa. We also have the starport a little bit later. Everything looks a little bit later for Masa. He has one additional worker, a little bit more of an army. He has built the factory before the command center, so let's see how that is going to turn out. Okay, Masa going out, but is he going to go for a push here? I don't really think so. You might want to just check out what's going on. Raven is on the way on the other side. He's also going, or Masa is going for the tank himself and the medivac. Was it just one? Oh, he's going for it, guys. At least a little bit of a push is coming in. Let's see. I mean, we have the medivac, so high ground vision is granted. We will have a tank that is going to have a big influence in the fight. Yeah, tank being dropped on the low ground. This depot is going to go down easily. Can he do something though? Can he do something? Okay, depot is open. Let's see if he can get the Hellions into tank fire. That's the big thing to do. Oh, and the auto turret actually on the bottom is going to take down the tank. That's very nice, but we can see the Hellions, the Reapers going into the main base, but the Cyclone logging on top of the medivac, and it doesn't fly out of range. Down goes the medivac as well. And I think with that, yeah, some more workers going down for Cuddlebear, but Masa's push is defended. Okay, he's sending in some more Hellions that are not really worth sending in at all. And yeah, as a reaction here, he has a tank at home. He's like, okay, I'm going for the command center right now. I'll be fine with this. But will he? Raven is going into the back. He might just drop auto turret soon. And at the same time go in at the front side. Okay, there's the auto turret. Let's see what he's going to do over here. You have one tank. Okay. He's trying to melt down something here. Yeah, second tank will be positioned, so that is going to help a lot. Where's the Raven going? Oh, was this? Okay, it was F2 move, I guess. But he got the Raven out before anything happened. Okay. Nothing going on over there anymore. Well, 2 factories it is. 2 armories coming in for Masa. Looks like we got some mech-ins soon. Okay, third command center is finished. Cuddlebear is just halfway done with his one. But Cuddlebear has more army supply. But what is he going to do with it? Where is it actually? Some is over here. But maybe now is the time to use it. As soon as Masa is up to 3 bases, he has the better worker count anyways. And therefore, let's see what he can do with the army that he has. Because Masa has 3 tanks, and I guess that's fine for a defense here. Viking number is lower for Masa though. That's something he needs to catch up in. But it doesn't really matter if Cuddlebear is not attacking. Then it doesn't matter how the count is. As long as you're not fighting, you don't have the weaker army. Practically. But theoretically, yes. Practically, it doesn't matter. Okay, Scan goes down, sees 4 siege tanks, and immediately turns around. Doesn't want to fight that location, I guess. Or does he? I can't imagine he would do so. Hellions on the right are Seeing the Marine, but not vice versa. And oh, the Marine though. The hero takes down one of the Hellions. At least that's something. Yeah, Viking count in the meantime has been equaled out by Masa, so that's quite nice for him. He has a better worker count. He has... Okay, that's not a command center, that's just the barracks flying over there. But will Cuddlebear push in with just the same army supply? Would be kind of weird, especially with Viking count lower than his opponents. He just needs to not run in, and he's fine. Okay, Vikings coming in, that could be quite nice. Ravens doing a good job as well. Auto turrets being dropped. Oh, wait, that looks very good here for Cuddlebear, doesn't it? I mean, the auto turrets were good, but we have auto turrets being dropped for Masa as well now. Tanks are able to siege forward though. Marines are not helping against the Vikings. Oh man, and he's losing the air fight. Marines should go forward, but there's something going on the left side as well. Some workers going down, but Masa is losing way more. Wait. Was there something in the main base that I completely missed? I think so. There were some Marines back over there. What was in the main base? Ravens were here. Oh, Liberators, I guess. So yeah, in total it was 28 workers. Masa doesn't have that bad of a worker count, to be honest, right here. But yeah, losing 28 is quite hard to take. Well, and Cuddlebear, yeah, is trying to go on. Viking count is still in favor of Masa. He needs to be very careful here. Another Viking going down. At least one as a trade here. But yeah, you see the weakened one is getting out, and yeah, Masa is really playing slowly with the Vikings. Who wants to keep the superiority is up by 1, I think. Yeah, actually 2. Another one might come in soon. Yeah, there it is. And the Liberator will be very good. 2 tanks have to unsiege immediately. And he forces his opponent to go back home. Hellions going into the left-hand side base. 18 workers went down immediately. Oh boy, this is very expensive, and this equals out that Masa lost some workers there in the main base while the other push was going on. So yeah, worker count now definitely in favor of Masa again. Very good move there with the run by of Hellions. And then let's see what else is going on then. It will be 4th base scouted. That's not that interesting. Cuddlebear though is repositioning his army. He has some Hellions, a Viking, 2 Vikings at the right hand side. But is that going to change anything? I mean, he has some bio, but he doesn't have any medivacs, does he? No, he does not. And yeah, I mean, do you want to go in? Very good tank positioning here. He knows what's going on. Yep, he's going to have the high ground vision, so the tank is going to go down, but it got some good shots before that even happened, and the tanks will be taken down by the Vikings one after the other, and that's very good. 3 out of those 4 tanks going down, and Cuddlebear, I think, is going to have a hard stand here. But he's trying, guys. Taking down some workers on the right hand side. Vikings finally being taken down by the workers themselves. Left hand side we have a 4th base for Cuddlebear. While yeah, we have the 4th command center for Masa not even finished. And yeah, he's trying to use the rest of his units as good as possible to the best extent that he can. And yeah, this 4th command center is pretty much needed for Masa. He's at 71 workers, but his main base is getting mined out soon. And therefore, yeah, either he needs to attack or he needs to get more bases. Yeah, Hellions are not the best weapon against Marauders, are they? Oh, this is very, very bad. Oh, I think Masa just made a huge mistake here by moving out without anything. And all the tanks go down? What? How did that happen? How did he just go for that fight? Okay, Cuddlebear though losing the workers against this Liberator. That's something as a trade as well, but Cuddlebear not really behind. Also, he still has the 4th base up, while Masa is just starting to mine from his 4th base now. Missile turret being made. That's still just barracks. But as you can see, it's a battle. I can't say mech against bio, but it's more so is the way. But you see, it works out for the bio player, which is not the case that often, to be honest. Let's see what he can do. Concussive Shell's doing a good job here for the Marauders, or by the Marauders, and the tanks can just shoot into everything they want. Vikings are coming in as well. The tank is going to go down. Very good move. And yeah, how much more will be taken on the Marines? I'm not going to have a chance here. Vikings landing, but will they take down the tank? They have a really good attack here, and looks like this is going to be the clear. Masa clears the push. So we have 2-2 on either side. One player with the bio units, one player with the mech units. Oh, that's good. Liberators coming in. How many workers can he get though? It's 5, and I think some more units on the ground force. Okay, but next attack for Cuddlebear is preparing. We have 2 tanks on the high ground though, so that is going to be a big problem because they have to move to the choke point. And that's obviously nothing you want to do. Okay, these are not going to do anything, they just turn around and leave. Well, where do we go now? Missile turret's been made. Yeah, he wants to be safe. I mean, he just wants to have the missile turrets in there, so the Vikings can't really get the air support that the tanks need in terms of vision. But yeah, let's see. He's stimming in, taking down some of the Hellbats, and it's actually a very good spot. The tank is going to go down as well. Hellbats are transforming, but they can't do a thing. And it looks like we're going to see a command center going down. Easy peasy, and a lot of workers with him. Yeah, rest of the army at the 4th base, not really doing anything. Let's take a look at the 2nd base, and we have the tank sieging. We have a lot of Marine Marauder stuff to support, and it looks like he's going to drop on top of the tank right here on the left hand side. Very good move, and yeah, Masa is going to go down in terms of army. In terms of workers, it looks like Cuddlebear has broken the line here and might just push through. I mean, he's going for another command center that he isn't getting. At least the tank goes down, but this was a very, very good push by Cuddlebear. Not only taking down 35 workers, but also one of the command centers right here at the 3rd base. Yeah, main base is now flown over. Good choice, I guess. And Masa is moving out. Is that going to be his final stand to get in? I think that's not a position that you want to rely on. But a drop going down into the main base again. Cuddlebear is just on top of everything. We have 3 tanks at the bottom, so they can actually do something, but the workers, they are going to have a hard time here. And yeah, you can see it's just focusing on the production. We have another attack on the left hand side though as well. Marines are not going to have a chance against the Hellions. Marauders though, they are quite nice. Let's go back to the main where we see the tanks repositioned. At least some more production goes down. And yeah, where do we go? Where do we go, guys? Do we still have a game going on? The Hellions, they try to flee.
Mineral field depleted.
And okay, he saw the base in the top left. Cuddlebear just had the Liberators sieged up by Masa over there. Okay, bottom right hand corner scan. But it looks very good for Cuddlebear here. Doubling the army supply, that's quite nice. Having, what is it, 4, 5 bases? Against just the 4. Okay, let's take a look at this, because we have a big drop incoming here. Everything is getting lifted and unloaded, and he's also going into the main base. He's on top of the production, he's taking down another command center, and this is the GG, guys. Cuddlebear equaling out the series, and we're going to map 3. As the third map in this semi-final series, it's going to be Triton. In the bottom right hand corner we have, oh, let's switch the overlay first, we have the blue one, it's Masa from Alpha X, and his teammate in the top left hand corner, the green one, Cuddlebear. Let's see how the next TVT develops. It's always nice to see bio against mech, to be honest. I really feel like that's the most interesting games, because they're not that static as other ones. Because yeah, I mean, in bio versus bio there's a lot of action most of the time. In mech versus mech it can be very, very, I mean, I don't want to say boring, but let's say slow, right? Okay, command center started. I don't like it when you have a CC. Yeah, mind games are going on here, but yeah, that's, as we know, that's not the case. So let's see what he can do. I mean, there's a worker with him, but the Reapers have to leave. Sacrifice of an SCV. Okay, he's going in with 3 Reapers again. Just started stepping forward, taking down the next Reaper. Okay, losing one as well. Hellion is coming in though. Oh, can he get something? No, I think that's going to be it. Another delay of the command center is quite good, alright. Oh, losing a Reaper though will deny this push, or will deny any additional aggressive move by Masa, I guess. And yeah, he stopped Reaper production, falling back to add a tech lab, add a factory, add another barracks. So yeah, Liberator it is for now, so let's see what he's going to do then. Okay, bunker is down. Should be safe though for Masa then. Okay, run by. Workers have to flee. Reapers will come down though. Oh, and they're spread quite heavily, but I think that's going to be a defense pretty easily. 2 Hellions get out actually. That's more than I would have expected. But yeah, both of them very much in the low health. Therefore, we're going to be having no more stuff done by them. Okay, looks like we're going to see tanks then with the bio army for Masa. Cuddlebear this time is not decided yet, but I think we're going to see some more barracks over here as well, so it might be bio versus bio again. Oh, Liberator coming in. One more worker, 4 going down, some more Marines as well. But can he get into the position? This is a very strong spot to be in, I feel. How can he take down them? Yeah, he's stimming forward. And he's losing at least 2 more Marines there. up to 5 worker kills as well. Was a good move by Cuddlebear, I guess. At least he's ahead in terms of workers. Third command center is done. And we don't even have a third one started for Masa. That's quite good, I guess. And also, Cuddlebear is not only ahead in terms of workers, he has the third base, but also he has the better army. So that's everything in favor of Cuddlebear, isn't it? Yeah, double medivac drop going over to the top side. Let's see what they can do. I mean, Masa needs to do some moves now. He's down 16 workers, and he's not really going for any... He's supply blocked. Okay, that's why he's not going for any more units. Wow. Let's see what he can do here. There's a tank, so that's not going to be that much. So yeah, he just turns around immediately. On the other side, Helene here, Helene there. We have a drop over here, taking down at least 2 depots, but even if this was a supply block, or maybe a short supply block here, nevertheless, it's not going to be that hard to hold anyways. And also, again, upgrade-wise, we see Masa is going for +1 upgrades right now. While on the other side, we have 2 engineering base. It's a little bit later. Actually, it's like 100 seconds later. But yeah, let's see if that's going to be the deciding factor here. I don't think that that's the case. Oh, is he going to get this? I don't think so. Seems like Masa really wants to go in. His supply lead though is not really big. He has +1 finished, yep. But that's the only thing in his favor. His army is kind of the same size and his worker count is way below. Okay, tank's getting sieged. Oh boy. And you don't want to have that happening. At least he gets the tank. But Vikings are there. No more air, no more high ground vision for Masa here. Okay, scan, yes. But that's going to be very, very expensive if he wants to go for scan over and over again. Yeah. Auto turrets do their job, and Masa is just falling behind more and more. I mean, he at least got some worker kills, and he's getting it in worker count as well as again. But there should be a third command center, yes, for Cuddlebear. That is, I think, present for quite some time. He just needs to fly it over. Oh, the one worker. It's going to be taken down. Can the Hellion do anything else? Nope, it cannot. Okay, going forward, tanks are sieged though, and how many more shots will be getting in? Very good anti-armor missile by Cuddlebear, and I think he can just unsiege and try and take another step forward, as Masa is actually going over to the left, trying to get a good position on the third base location of Cuddlebear. Yeah, very good snipes with the Vikings, trying to take down as many of the medivacs as possible, and he just one-shots them. Takes a siege for Cuddlebear, so he should be very fine to deal with everything there is coming close to them. And despite the fact that Cuddlebear is going down in terms of workers, he's just destroying the army, as you see. And he's not focusing on building workers, to be honest. I mean, his main base, it's getting closer. At least some of the patches will be mined out soon. Therefore, yeah, he might just transfer over the workers from the main over to the third, and he'll be fine with the worker count that he has. On the other side, we have a double-sized army for Cuddlebear, and he's going across the map now. Reinforcements taken down. Tank on the high ground, but it's just one. As you see, this is a very, very big army for Masa. Let's see what he can do. The tank goes down. Sorry, this is a very big army for Cuddlebear, was what I meant. On the other side though, Command Center is going to be lifted and fly away, but this one is going to go down. That's a way heavier catch here. Cuddlebear, 90 over 35 army supply, and he's moving into the expansion, while this one has been cleared. And this looks very good for the Cuddlebear to take the game right here, moving into the second base, and GG is called by Masa. Cuddlebear advances to the finals.